Guys, you're not gonna believe this stuff. Yeah, cool kids. I went to the Coinstar. Coinstar. Got me some zinc. And more zinc. Well, this one might be copper. Got me a nice little trinket. Thank you, Coinstar. Ooh, what we got here? Coinstar. Can we even zoom in on this? Can we get in there? Can you guys see the date on this? It shouldn't be this hard, should it? $19.95. Well, that is zinc. And finally, a casino token. President Casino on the Admiral. I guess that's a boat. It's St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, the Admiral has given. We've got a freaking token from a casino for 5 cents. Don't take no wooden nickels. Anyway, enough about the Coinstar. Now I want to talk to y'all about that small P energy. Yeah. See, y'all didn't think I was going to talk about that. But, I hear a lot of folks talking about silver prices are dropping. Got them small peas in the cold water. Got the cold water going. Guess what? If the dollar's up, yeah, compared to other stuff, well, precious metals don't do well, even though inflation's crazy. So, here's my suggestion. Now, I can't give you investment advice, right? Can't do it. I am a casual collector of quandaries, but here's the thing. If the dollar is going up because it's the prettiest pig in the parade, and prices are going up in this just globally, right? But silver's dropping. Well, wages are going to go up. As a matter of fact, they may not keep up with inflation, but they will definitely go up. And when they do, you are going to buy, well, you do whatever you want. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to buy all of this I can get. I'm stacking the powder. I'm not going to try to back up the, if I see a nice low, I will, but I am in a buying pattern. I have been. And, a lot of people, they try to time the market. Dollar cost average, right? That's the name of the game. DCA, baby. DCA. All day. Buy a certain dollar amount per month. That's my advice. But I'm not giving financial advice. I'm giving my personal strategy for me. Okay? And if you see a particularly low number, say my particularly low number in this new market is 16. If you see a 16, I'm probably backing up the truck at 16. So I'm going to do a dollar cost average, but I'm going to be stacking powder. That's cash, guys. Powder. You should always have cash on hand. If you ain't got cash, you're messing up. Okay? I'm going to give you an example. Just a couple weeks ago in New York City, right? Restaurant. Bunch of people are eating fine dining, right? All of a sudden, the electrical went up. right? The bill comes due. Well, there's no ATM. They're not taking cards. You got cash or you got it. Yeah, you got a problem. Okay? And that's an extreme example, but a lot of people have forgotten this. Cyprus, right? Back in the 2010, if I remember right. Might have been 2011. Do you guys remember what happened in Cyprus? Remember the government shut down all the banks. They had a banking holiday. Right? What were you guys doing? Do you remember? Do you remember what you were doing? Well, if you were in Cyprus, you weren't going to the bank. You weren't going to the ATM, and you couldn't get any of your money out. None of it. There was none. It didn't exist. You couldn't get it. You know why you couldn't get it? Because the bank said you couldn't. And you know what? If you had something in a box, a safe deposit box, it was gone. Now tell me I'm lying. Okay, so you want to run for the hills? Run for the hills, man. Call me, because I'm in a buying pattern. I will take your stuff. I will take your stuff and smile, because that's the kind of guy I am. First of all, everybody here knows that market is paper. So when that price drops, what really dropped? Well, spot price dropped. Now, am I telling you spot is detached from physical? Well, not necessarily, not to the extent that I think it may one day. But tell me how much an American Silver Eagle costs. Then tell me how many are available. Have a little look around. Let me know. You let me know what you're finding. I don't know. I do me. I'm not out here trying to do everyone else. I'm doing me. But I'm going to lead you. I won't lead you astray. I'm going to tell you straight up what I'm doing. You watch, because I do a video. So you can call my BS, because there ain't going to be none. I am in a buying pattern. This ain't my first rodeo either, guys. I was around when... back in 2011. Remember that? 2010, 2011? That's when I got into stacking, right? And, I got to enjoy some of the good years between then when we got to see the average price of silver be like 16, 17 bucks. And, you could stack stuff like this. Now, hindsight being 2020, would I have maybe done better if I had sold and then bought back in now? I don't know, because premiums are way higher now. So I can't say I would be. I wish I could tell you that. I wish I could tell you that made sense. But that's not the case. Was there room? Was there a time to get out? Sure. But again, I'm not here to time the market. Because ultimately, this stuff right here is going to take off like a rocket ship. And usually when it happens fast and hard. So, also, the other thing, I've never seen silver go above 20 and not hit 50. Eventually. So, I'm not even convinced that we're hitting a bear market on silver. I like a long-term one. I think this is just a dip. But again, don't take financial advice from me. I'm just a guy who always pays too much for silver, right? So, you got to do your own due diligence. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. We'll get some more of these, I think. These are cool. Don't you think? Pretty neat. Kind of neat. Fuji. Oh, you know what? I did that Fiji coin video and I didn't add those to the mix. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. Listen, don't bring that small P energy, alright? If you think you make money somewhere else, let me tell you something. You might be able to. But I will say this. When this all went down in the last week or two, you just let me know what sank more, cryptos or precious metals. Yeah? How much of that precious metal price was lost by people putting trillions? I think it was $4 trillion into cryptocurrencies, which have lost 70% of their value. Yeah, you heard me right. 70% of their value since, December of 2021? So the market went from 4 trillion to half a trillion, something like that. And you can look up these numbers. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm in the ballpark. So, precious metals, silver went to 28, 50, something like that in 2021. Or was it 2020? It was 2020. And it's been on a up and down. We got as high as 26 this year. But we've been in a range above 20 since 2020. Since August of 2020. Now, we've dipped below 20. And now everybody's losing their freaking minds. And I don't get it. I love it. Because now I can buy the thing I'm going to buy anyway for less. If you don't share that optimism, maybe silver stacking's not for you. Maybe this isn't the game. And I'm not trying to hate on you. I mean, I really hope that all your investments turn into gold, so to speak. I really do. I hope they come out like aces for you, Really, I sincerely mean that. But I don't want people running for the hills, I'm also not saying buy a dropping dagger. I'm going to watch this thing, okay? I got my eye on it, okay? Am I thinking this is as low as it's going to go? I don't know. It could be. Could it drop down to 16? Yes, it could. You know what? That's why I'm saying DCA all day. And then when you see a dip and you think that's that magic point, get it. I remember when silver was in that $17, $16 range, and I saw it hit 13. And it was in 2019. I think it was like November 2019. It might have been December. Anyway. And I pulled the trigger because I said 13XX was my back up the truck number. And I did. I bought some silver. I started buying silver heavy. From there, I bought the dip in March of 2020. And I was buying all the way up hardcore till August when it shot up to 29. I slowed down. I said, it's a little high. I still DCA'd though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I didn't buy nothing, because that wouldn't be true. First of all, who does that? That's not what we're doing here. That's not the game. That's not my game. You do your own thing. But I don't know, man. Look, if you're worried about it and you want to sell your silver at melt, hit me up in the comments. That's all I'm saying. I got you. While this whole thing's dipping, if the big dealers, if they're sitting there trying to lowball you, shoot me a comment. We'll talk. We'll make it happen. All right, I got you. Because I am in a buying pattern now. For the last, ever since it hit 26, it dropped down pretty good in the 21, 22 range. I've been hitting it pretty hard since it hit like 22. And the funny thing is, and this might have been a clue to me, I was actually getting it at or below melt this last month and a half. And that That should have been a clue, right? But you guys ever notice this? It seems like when you make a big purchase, all of a sudden silver drops. But I know it's purely anecdotal, and of course, when it went up, you didn't notice it, right? So I get it. It's situational too, but yeah, it's really neat. Anyway, this is a fun adventure, so don't bring that small p energy and expect any sympathy from me, because look, we just ain't playing that game, guys. This is a long-term game, and the game has just begun. And I mean, guys, there is a real chance that every asset class is going to get crushed in the next couple months. We might actually be in a recession right now and not even realize it. And there is a solid, I believe, what they say, 15% chance that this is the big one. This is going to be the largest. This might be the event horizon, the one we've been waiting for. Okay, the deflationary crash from which all money and currency, it all dies. Yeah, some are calling it the Great Reset, right? I mean, I get that, but what a lot of people assume is that the reset's going to be a positive thing, and that might be a mistake. Just remember who's offering you what and when. Just be cognizant of that, okay? Because there's a really good chance that you're being sold a bill of goods. You know what isn't a bill of goods though, and we'll leave it on this stuff right here. You can count on this stuff right here to be what it is. You know what that is? Freaking money. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And, don't, if I offended you, no offense was meant. I really sincerely hope that your forays into whatever you get into, if you run out of precious metals, go great for you. I just don't think right now is the time to be running for the hills. You have physical. Physical ain't paper. That's all I'll say. Peace.